Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, moments that test our strength, our courage, and our resolve. We all face times when the odds seem stacked against us, when every door feels closed and every path looks uncertain. But it's in those moments that we discover what we're truly capable of. The strength within us, buried beneath doubt and fear, begins to surface. We learn to trust ourselves, to push forward when everything else is pulling us back. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up, facing the challenges head on, and finding the resilience to keep moving. In the end, it's not the battles we avoid that define us, but the ones we face and rise above, stronger, wiser, and ready for whatever comes next. In times of challenge, it's easy to lose sight of who we are and what we stand for. But in every shadow, there's a light waiting to shine. In every heart, there's a strength waiting to awaken. We are not defined by the battles we face, but by how we rise above them. We may stumble, we may fall, but what truly matters is that we get back up, stronger and more determined than ever. The world may doubt us, the odds may seem impossible, but we have something no obstacle can defeat: the courage to believe, to push forward, and to never back down. Together, we're more than just a group of people fighting for survival. We are a force, a family, and nothing will stand in our way when we stand united. The path ahead won't be easy, but it will be ours to claim, and we will walk it with pride. There's always that moment when everything feels impossible. When the weight of the world is pressing down, and you wonder if you have anything left to give. But that's the moment, the one that separates those who fall from those who rise. We've been knocked down, pushed back, and told we're not enough. But every time, we got back up, not because it was easy, but because we knew we had more in us. Strength isn't about never getting hurt, it's about standing tall after the storm. We've come too far to quit now. We didn't fight our way through every obstacle just to stop when it's tough. No, this is where we find out what we're truly made of. And together, there's no limit to what we can achieve. So, let's face whatever comes next with everything we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves at the crossroads of time, where the echoes of the past and the promises of the future collide in a spectacular fusion. This is no ordinary moment, it's the dawn of a new age, where vintage charm meets modern ambition. The spirit of the 1950s, with its timeless elegance and bold optimism, guides us as we step into uncharted territory. We carry with us the lessons of history, the wisdom of those who came before, and the courage to build something greater. Now is the time to act, to dream, to strive for a future that honors the past, but is truly our own. This is our moment, and we will shape it with the same determination and passion that has driven generations before us. Together, we will forge a path forward, with style, with grace, and with an unbreakable will. Soldiers of the Federation, the time has come to rise to the challenge once again. We may have come from the quiet streets of 1950s America, but out here, in the vastness of space, we're the front line of defense for all humanity. This is no ordinary battle we fight, not just for survival, but for the future, for the freedom to live under the stars. Our enemies are ruthless, but they do not understand the courage that lies in the heart of a Federation soldier. Each of you is the embodiment of bravery, discipline, and honor. Together, we carry the spirit of Earth into the unknown, and no alien threat can stand against us. So stand tall, soldiers, with your boots planted firmly on this alien soil, your weapons ready, and your hearts burning with the fire of victory. We fight as one, and together, we will win this war and secure our place among the stars. Life is a journey filled with unexpected turns, challenges that seem impossible, and moments of doubt. But it's during these tough times that we find out who we really are. We face choices every day. Do we give in to fear, or do we rise above? The answer is always within us. It's not about never stumbling, it's about how we choose to stand back up, stronger and more determined than before. We all have something unique to offer, a light that shines even in the darkest of moments. When we embrace that light, we discover that the obstacles we once thought would break us are the very things that shape us. In every failure is the seed of growth. In every setback, the foundation for a new beginning. So don't be afraid of the path ahead, no matter how uncertain it may seem. You are more powerful than you know. The journey continues, and the best is yet to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand on the brink of a new era, where the boundaries of time and space are no longer limitations, but mere stepping stones to our future. In this age, where the dreams of the past meet the technology of tomorrow, we are the pioneers. Our world may wear the charm of the 1950s, with its sleek cars, crisp suits, and swinging tunes, but beyond this lies the infinite unknown vast galaxies waiting to be explored, and challenges that will test our courage. Together, we will face these adventures head-on with the bravery of explorers and the ingenuity of dreamers. No longer confined by the earth beneath our feet, we set our sights on the stars above. This is our moment, our time to claim the future, and no force alien or otherwise will stand in our way. So let's embark on this journey with heads held high and hearts ready for the adventure that awaits. In the heart of the 1950s, a time when everything seemed so simple, there was more to the world than met the eye. Behind the shiny cars and charming diners, there were mysteries waiting to unfold. Few understood that beneath the surface of daily life, forces beyond our control were stirring, testing the limits of reality and imagination. A group of unlikely heroes, bound by fate, would soon discover that they were not just ordinary people. They would face dangers from realms no one believed existed, standing against the unknown to protect their world. With each step they took, they ventured further into a reality where nothing was certain, except for their courage. And in this journey, they would learn that the future was not fixed, it was theirs to shape. In this world of chaos, where deception lurks behind every corner, we've been pushed to our limits. We've seen allies fall and enemies rise, face challenges we never imagined. But through it all, we've stayed true to one thing: our will to survive. We've endured battles that tested our spirit, trials that broke others, but strengthened us. We stand here today, not as the people we were, but as those shaped by fire, by loss, and by hope. The road ahead is no less dangerous, but it is a path we must walk together. Our unity is our strength, and our courage is our guide. We can no longer afford to look back, burdened by what could have been. Instead, we must move forward, eyes fixed on the horizon, hearts filled with purpose. We are the ones who will carve out a future in this unpredictable world. We've all lived in a world that felt pristine, almost too perfect. The bright, smiling faces, the quiet suburbs, the endless daily routines. But beneath the surface, something has always felt wrong. That nagging feeling in the back of your mind, the sense that this isn't the real world. You've seen it too, haven't you? The cracks in the system, the inconsistencies, the moments where reality flickers like a glitch in an old television. But now, we see it for what it is. The walls are crumbling, and we stand at the edge of the truth. This is our moment to rise, to fight, to break free from this false reality that has kept us prisoners. We won't be puppets anymore, controlled by unseen hands. The time has come to reclaim our lives, to write our own future. Together, we can tear down the illusion and finally finally be free. Friends, we faced challenges that seemed insurmountable. At times, the odds were stacked against us, and the world looked like it would collapse under the weight of our struggles. But we stood together. We trusted each other when no one else did. We didn't just survive, we thrived. The battles we fought weren't just against the forces outside, but the doubts inside us. And in those moments of doubt, we discovered something greater: our unity, our courage, our unbreakable spirit. It wasn't the power in our hands that got us through, it was the strength in our hearts. Together, we learned that no challenge is too great when faced as one. So let this journey remind us, we don't need to fear the unknown. As long as we stand together, no storm, no shadow, no force can break us. The road ahead will be tough, but we're ready, because we've proven, time and time again, that when united, we are unstoppable. In a time when the world seemed simpler, we found ourselves facing challenges no one could have imagined. It wasn't just about the daily grind, the cars, or the radios crackling in the background. It was about something bigger, something that shook the foundations of everything we knew. We were pushed into a battle where history and mystery intertwined, and it forced us to rise above what we thought possible. Each of us became more than who we were before. We learned to embrace the unknown, turning old world grit into newfound strength. The adversaries we faced were unlike anything we had ever encountered, yet every challenge only made us stronger. We fought, not just for survival, but for the future, one where our courage would light the way forward. We stand here now, united by purpose, unbroken in spirit, ready to shape the world of tomorrow. And with that unity, nothing can stop us. Life has a way of pulling us into the unknown, pushing us to face challenges we never expected. It's in those moments, when everything seems unclear, that we realize the importance of standing strong. The path ahead is never easy, filled with twists and turns, shadows of doubt, and echoes of the past trying to drag us back. But we keep moving forward not just because we have to, but because we choose to. The truth we seek is more than a destination. It's a journey that shapes us, transforms us, and tests our limits. Every decision we make carries weight, and every step we take brings us closer to clarity. In a world full of uncertainties, we have to trust our instincts, stay sharp, and never let the fear of failure stop us. Because in the end, it's not just about finding answers. It's about how we rise to meet the challenges, how we overcome, and how we define ourselves in the face of adversity.